Hey guys, we're right here in the mix. You already know what it is with my good friend Carlitos Brigante from Chicago Emporium, and this is our first episode, season 1, episode 1 of Sneaker Coppin' with at Sneakers Too Many.
The mix.
Us right here. But yeah, like you said, you know, we're in the mix. So he's actually like a very personal good friend of mine, and he's like actually helped me out a lot throughout my career, you know, my young career. And like, you know, like this is one of the people that I actually look up to when it comes to the sneaker collecting and how to go about like my business and stuff. And he's actually like been really helpful throughout these months. I'm glad to have him as a friend. So right now, I actually gave him pretty much like the honor to be our first episode, right? So we could start off like strong, you know. So we're gonna ask him like a few basic questions real quick, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see what he likes, you know, what he's interested in, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. All right, so first question, Carlitos. Growing up in Chicago, how was it how was it to get Jordans, or like, you know, how did you go about getting your Jordans, or like what kick started off for you?
Well, what started off the kick was really what I'm wearing right now. Red 11s. I believe it was like 96. I was like in 5th grade. I remember the guy next door, my friend next door had them, and I just fell in love with them, man. Just growing up watching Jordan play, I fell in love. I needed them. It was that OG black and red colorway, you know what I'm saying? Chicago color. I needed it. Yeah, and honestly, growing up, I really didn't have it like that. We didn't have it like that, so it's hard. 6 brothers and sisters, so what I did, I would do work around the house, you know, save my domingos, you know what I'm saying, every weekend, save it up, and finally,
you already know,
finally I got enough money that I was able to get my own pair, man.
That's
I cherished them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the 11s. That's probably like, if not the best colorway out there. But yeah, like that's a great choice of shoes. All right, so second question, man. Who do you look up to when it comes to style inspiration? Like, how do you get your let's say your swag?
My swag?
Where do you get your styles from?
Man, I don't even know how I can. Man, maybe just growing up, man. Putting colors together. I don't know how I can say it. Just my mom, man, basically, I ain't even gonna lie, because she used to always be on top of it. Having stuff ironed and everything like that. Just everything's got to match and stuff like that. I know it's changed up a little bit nowadays. Like, kids don't even match and it goes together. You know, things have changed, but just basically myself, yeah. Growing up in the 90s era.
Yeah, absolutely. Favorite silhouette? Jordan, let's say favorite silhouette 1 through 13. Let's just go with 1 through 13 because they are like some of the most popular silhouettes. Which one do you like from 1 through 13?
Like I said, man, it has to be 11s. I love them. My ultimate favorite from Concord, Threads, OG Space Jams, man. It's just that padded leather. You can't beat it, man.
What do you think about the fact that Jordan actually retroed the Space Jam and added the 45 behind the heel tab for like the return? What do you think about those? Those actually dropped last year.
Yeah, last year, man. Actually, I was so hyped, bro. I was so hyped. I even bought them early. And I got text, man.
Hey, this guy is the plug. When it comes to shoes and you want to get them early for a fair price, you should definitely hit him up. He does get stuff like 2 to 3 weeks at a time earlier before the release date. So, you know, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, I was so hyped about it. And that was one of the first releases that got released, so many of them, but the quality wasn't all that. It wasn't OG quality, but the whole fact of the 4.5, I wish they would have did it to a bread better.
It did come in a special edition box, though.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know,
So that was so awesome.
They may have left out a little bit of the quality, but I feel like Nike always like makes up for it. By throwing a special edition
something special, exactly.
You know, like
I think about it. I was like one of the ultimate sellers of fucking all time when it was Jordan. Yeah. They made so many and it's still sold out all the time.
That's true. That is a fact.
How many fucking releases it came out?
All right, for our next question, well, how have collaborations between different brands helped the sneaker game? Like, say for instance, like I know for a fact that there has been like a Louis Vuitton times Supreme collaboration. I know for a fact that there has been like a Babe times Adidas collaboration. How do you think those brands help out or shape our community?
Man,
how do you think
it builds a big hype. It drives a big hype, and it helps actually what we do, us resellers. make and get our fucking way to, take care of ourselves, our families, whatever.
Absolutely.
It builds a big hype, man, and I think it's a great thing that they're doing.
Yeah, I believe so too. I love collaborations. I love seeing.
It shows two different eyes.
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
to one.
absolutely. Yeah, like and then people appreciate it more. And like I feel like it has more of a meaning as opposed to just like inclining into purchasing like something that's just like a colorway or like just like a player show or whatever. But I think collaborations are always like good. What made you decide on opening up a store? What was the factor that you were really like, man, like I feel like I need to open up a store? What really made you motivated? What made you switch it up?
Honestly, I've been collecting shoes for over 20 years already, and it's when I bought my house last year, December. When I was moving from my other house, I had 300 plus shoes to move, man, and it was like, man, I'm getting a U-Haul for all my furniture, and then I'm getting a U-Haul just for my shoes. So a good friend of mine, Mike Guerin, check him out at Sneak Peek. He had mentioned to me about the convention, man. I could bring the shoes there, and I went there. And I sold over 100-something pairs, and from there it just clicked,
Yeah.
I've always did my little hustle and stuff, and from there I was just like, man, I can make money in this,
It's sort of transition from a hobby to there's money to be made here, so I'm gonna keep on going. And
not the money, of course, but not only that, it's something I love to do, you know what I'm saying, and then. And then it helps me get my shoes cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's my collection, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about now your favorite shoe. I know there's a lot of great pieces in here. I can see a Yeezy right off the bat, but I'm not asking for the most expensive shoe, but what's your favorite shoe? It doesn't have to be the most expensive.
Favorite?
Like that you have here at the moment. I know you have a lot. I know he does have a lot of heat at home that is not displayed here, guys.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to go with these. Shatter backboards, man.
Shatter backboards. I believe these came out 2 years ago or so.
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years ago or so now.
Just
awesome colorways.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the colorway, but it's just the quality of the Jordan, man. I actually got a pair of probably beat the hell up, and it still just looks so beautiful, man. The leather is just amazing.
How do you feel about
Jordan doing this, man?
How do you feel about the prices on this particular pair?
Oh,
how do you see the prices going?
Because
I know they've been fluctuating, the past few months.
It's been up and down a little bit, but it's still sticking around 7 or something like that. I feel within a little bit it'll go up there, just like how the OG Royal did. It was at 1,000 before the new release came out.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
The quality is just what tops it off all the time.
The meaning behind the shoe, if you guys seen, I don't know if you guys seen or may not have seen the clip. I know he has for a fact when just Jordan dunks over three b-ball players. I don't know what team that was. Was it Italy or something like that?
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot what team it was, but it was for what was it for a tournament, right? A European tournament. It was crazy insane. So if you go check out that video clip, just YouTube Michael Jordan shatter backboard or something, and they're gonna give you the whole rundown there. And that's pretty much that clip that inspired the shoe, this one. And what the good thing about this shoe is their insoles. They have a shatter, the backboard being shattered. It's awesome. I'm gonna try and show you guys. You might see it a little bit, but. They're actually really detailed, and the cool thing about this shoe is check out his box, guys. He has a custom made shatter box, so it's actually pretty cool. It's something tight to have.
My guys from Sneaker Glass that hooked us up, man.
Shout out to the plug.
Yeah.
One of our last questions. I know you wear Yeezys. I know you have a vast repertoire. I know you have the majority of them. I've seen pictures, on foot page, and I look at your stuff, and I know you're a big Yeezy fan. How do you feel about artists collaborating with brands such as Nike, such as Adidas? How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's a good thing, honestly. Like I said, it brings two eyes together to bring something big about something. And as far as Kanye, he's changed the whole shoe game, changed it all. I'm kind of mad he left Nike, but he had to do what he had to do. That boost is just amazing, man. I would, at first when they came out, I would be like, I'm never gonna rock that. I'm never gonna rock that. It's not my style. But the comfort in that is just amazing.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. And the hype he's just doing for it, man. He's doing a great thing. He's doing a great thing.
Because I mean, we all know that Kanye West has collaborated with brands such as Reebok, such as Louis Vuitton, Nike, Adidas, Babe.
Yeah.
What collaboration really stood out for you? Which one do you think like you think like, man, I think this is the best shoe silhouette there is? What do you think the best Yeezy overall is?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna have to go with the Nike Solars, man. Everything is just amazing.
Team Nike?
Team Nike, man, all the way. I love it. The glow on it, everything, just the way it looks. It's just amazing, man.
Yeah, it really does have
a lot of detail to it, man. A lot of detail.
He actually has some here, guys. And you guys can check him out here in person. Slide to the location. We'll put it on the description for you guys too. This is his personal pair of Yeezys. You guys can check it out. So sick. I wish I had these in my sneaker closet. One of our last questions. How do you feel about pioneering the sneaker culture? How do you feel that you could change it? What are you doing to change it? Because I know you're doing a lot of things. Like right here for a fact, you know, you have a luxury auto repair, you know, a luxury auto car wash. And now you're implementing like the sneaker culture in this. Like, you know, I know you're changing the game, but like what's the next, how are you gonna take it to the next level?
Man, that's a hard question. How am I gonna take it to the next level? Man, this is like the top of it to me. I really don't know how to answer that.
To finish off with a bang.
To finish off with a bang, yeah, exactly. No, honestly, all I really want to do in the sneaker game is just show love, man. You know, me growing up, it was kind of hard, or, you know, it's hard for a lot of people out there to even be able to afford a pair of Jordans, you know. That's why I do the buying, selling, and trading, and selling used pairs. You know, it's hard. I try to show as much love as I can, you know. Of course, I'm going to make my little money off of stuff, but I try not to overprice nothing. I try to make it affordable for everybody, especially these kids out here. They're the ones who are really going to do it for us, you know. They're the future of all of us.
Yeah, and I know that he has 2 sneaker machines, guys. So he actually is pretty much selling sneakers for $1 or $5 place, guys. You guys could literally come in here and get a pair that's worth $300 for relatively a cheaper price. I know he has a few winners for like 20 bucks, 15 bucks, and it's insane, you know. Like pretty much like what he has done is he has people collectively buy one pair for one person, which is actually pretty cool, you know. It lowers the expenses on the behalf of the buyers, so it's actually pretty cool, you know. I think that's actually a great idea, you know. I'm glad to actually see that here, you know, that you actually like, you know, stick to your word, you know. It's actually pretty cool. So now, guys, we're doing rapid fire, and pretty much he just has to answer these questions really quickly for us, and like let's see what he says. All right. So rapid fire. What's your favorite brand?
Brand? Jordan.
All right, Jordan. Favorite collaboration between 2 brands?
Between 2 brands, and Supreme and Louis just killing the game, man. Killing the game.
Favorite b-ball player? Could be football, basketball, soccer.
I'm gonna have to go with Jordan. I'm a baby. You know what I'm saying? Grew up my whole life watching him.
And last but not least, favorite artist?
Favorite artist? Oh man, it's hard. I would have to go with Lil Wayne, man. He's changed the game a lot.
Weezy in the building. You already know.
Alright.
For our last part of the segment, what advice do you have to give to the young, talented sneaker enthusiasts? What advice to keep them going and keep on pursuing what they love?
Yeah, man, don't stop. There's a lot of bumps in the road, man. It's not ever gonna be easy. So just keep going with what you like and fight for it, man. Fight for it. Honestly, just fight for it. Fight for it until you get it, man. You'll be happy.
True.
Fight for what you like.
Words from the wise. Well, thanks a lot, Carlitos. I'm glad to be here at your spot. I love it. I think it's you know, it's something different, especially for your neighborhood. You know, you're actually like promoting the greater good of the people, and you know, it's fascinating, bro. It's awesome to see somebody like you know, promoting the greater good of children around the area. You know, it's always nice to have somebody like you here in the neighborhood. Thanks a lot for having me here, man. stay tuned. We're gonna post this up. Stay tuned for episode 2. It's gonna be quite a surprise. I'm pretty sure you'll love it. Thanks guys for tuning in to Sneaker Copping with Carlitos, Zapatos, Brigante, and Chicago Emporium. Peace in the mix.